don't know how this one is going to turn out because it's very, very windy, wet and windy today on this walk. So we'll see if anything can actually be heard. We might find that nothing can. I wanted to talk about, in terms of writing, what's in a name. And I might do 2 different clips on this, because the first thing I had in mind when I thought of doing this, what's in a name, is do they have to be in my own name? So I've asked myself this question over and over when I write my books, etc. Are they going to be in my own name? There's something very powerful, isn't there, about naming your own work, not just doing the work, but putting your name to it. It is yours. You take ownership and responsibility for it, in some respects. And then also, there's the other side, isn't there? The glory, if there is any. And it stands with you throughout time, as long as you want it to. So what's in a name? Well, I decided that I would publish my work in my name, my own name. For the ones that I wanted to and the ones that I could. So there's certain ones, there's 2 pieces out there that I haven't put my name to. I've named them, I've given them another name, a different name of an author. That, as far as I know, is a made-up name. I'm hoping it doesn't belong to anybody. And there is a 3rd one out there as well, waiting for another kind of work to be complete. But for the others, those that represent my travels and my work, so in terms of mindfulness, self-compassion, that sort of thing, I decided that that was definitely going to be in my name. Had to be, because obviously that's my business, that's my life, that's what I stand for. It wasn't in terms of, I'm going to put them in my name because I want people to know that I've written this amount of books and stuff. And obviously I know that to be true because I've published some really good work, I believe is good work, and others have said is good work, and it's not in my name at all. And I'd also happily not put a name to work. I've done that before. When it's been part of something, or I've said I'd write something and somebody else could either take credit for it or put it in their work without actually naming anybody. So I know I'm not latching onto it, I'm not attaching myself and my name to something for egotistical reasons. I do it when it's relevant and important, I think, for the people who read it to know actually this is being written by somebody who knows their stuff. And I'm in no way dismissing the other people who put their name to things. I think that's hugely important, or to take ownership of what we do. We put time and effort in. Sometimes we put years into things. A lot of my work seems to be written quickly, but that's because I've preceded it with loads of effort of blogs or experience or doing the things. And then when I actually come to write or compiling the books, it's all there. So sometimes I do myself a disservice as well by thinking, it only took me this amount of time. No, it didn't. Right from the beginning to the end, it could have been ages. So what's in a name? Well, it's hugely important, isn't it? And that line, for those who have, I think it's the Crucible, when they're talking about the importance of a name. So that's probably stuck with me from maybe 6th form or GCSE year of English. It's amazing, isn't it, how these lines stay? And that's why it's important as well, because so many people have worked hard. That piece of work, I know it's from the Crucible. I think, is it Arthur Miller that wrote the Crucible? That's something I heard last night on a podcast. The works are remembered, the names often aren't. So, will I be bothered in a few years? Probably not, that's got my name on. But right now, with all that huge amount of work I've put into it, and time and effort and experience and all the cost that goes into everything else, yes, I'm happy for my name to be out there. That took me a while to get to, and maybe I'll do another clip on that at some point of why it took me so long to get to putting my name to it. But that's a huge step forward for me, and it's really important for me. So what's in a name? What are you putting your name to, or what aren't you putting your name to? That's an important discussion outside of creativity, definitely.